Hey guys, back for another beer review. It's Sunday afternoon and I've been hanging out to try this beer. Thought if I don't try it today it could be another week before I do so. It's my Winter's Grip Vanilla Oatmeal Stout. It's only been in the bottle I think 12 days, so it's definitely young, but I can't wait any longer, so I thought I'd crack it open. Before I start, I got the idea for the recipe from the good book here, page 175. I've got an oatmeal stout recipe. So I basically took that as the base and I just changed a few things up, like adding a vanilla pod, and also I added some cocoa nibs. Both of those I added into the fermenter for the last, I think it was about 9 days. Yeah, so I'll crack it open and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So the beer's, I'd say you call it cellar temperature. It's been sitting in the garage, so it hasn't been in the fridge at all. It's quite cool, but it's not overly cold, so that's good. So I'll just crack the top off here. Oh, nice little bit of hiss there. Yep, perfect. A little bit of smoke. Just grab a glass and we'll pour it up. So I've got a stout glass here. Might have to be quite aggressive because yeah, it hasn't been in the bottle that long. So there we go. Okay, give you a closer look. So that's it there, nice dark colour. There's a sort of hint of light coming through on the side. Head's looking nice and creamy. Not sure if that's showing up there at all. I'll tilt the glass a little bit. Yeah, so it's got a nice sort of, I would say a one finger head, nice creamy head on there. Ooh, it smells good. I'm picking up the vanilla, but it's not too overpowering. So I did one vanilla pod for a half batch, so it was about between 9.5 litres and 10 litres. So it was a pod that was soaked in vodka, and then I just split the pod down the middle and put that into straight into the fermenter. At the same time I put in some cocoa nibs. I just put those straight into the fermenter. In hindsight I should have put those into a muslin bag, because when I was bottling a couple of the nibs got caught in the end of the wand, where you've got the spring-loaded tip. Wasn't a big drama, but yeah, just a couple got sucked down there. But it smells really, really nice. So I'm getting that vanilla, which isn't overpowering. Getting some real nice sort of roasted chocolate. Definitely dark chocolate coming off the top. And real nice sort of roasted malt flavour. Aroma, I should say. Some nice, probably roastiness coming from the barley as well. So let's have a sip, see how it tastes. That tastes good. Very happy with that straight away. The taste follows on from the aroma, so I'm getting those same sort of the dark chocolate. The vanilla is quite subdued in the taste, but it is there. Then getting the roasted flavour from the barley, that chocolate coming through. It's quite dry as well. It's got a sort of a dry finish to it. It's not like a dry stout, but it's definitely a dryness there. I actually used a bit more roasted barley than in the recipe. So in the book I basically scaled the recipe down to a 9.5 litre batch, and I kept all the ingredients pretty much in the same ratio. So it's got I used ale malt, rolled oats, the crystal, I kept those in the same ratio, but I bumped up the chocolate malt. It's probably got another 30% more chocolate malt than what would be in the recipe, and also roasted barley, there's probably another, could be even as high as 50%. So in the original recipe for a full batch it said 70 grams of barley, but in my half batch, or just under half batch, I've actually got 60, so it's, yeah, it's a good chunk of what they put in a full batch. The only other thing I did was I changed out the yeast from they suggested a Ringwood Ale Y yeast 1187, and I used a US05. Oh, but that really smells good. That's very nice. I'm really happy with the flavour. This is my first all grain stout. I've only ever done 2 kit stouts, and one of those I added cocoa nibs, and I think the other one I added raspberries as well, but neither of those tastes as nice as this one. It's got a nice creaminess and smoothness, I'm assuming from the rolled oats, and yeah, it's definitely got that dry back to it, which I actually quite like. I'm not a huge fan of an overly dry stout, but to me that's a nice balance, and I'm glad I actually put in that extra roasted barley, which I understand is what gives the stout its dryness as well as its roastiness. So yeah, so very happy with that. So I'll probably hang off and won't have another one for at least a couple of weeks, just to let it sort of condition and age. But the carbonation's pretty good already. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so as far as the colour, it's pretty much the same as what's in the book. They've got 44 EBC, and the bitterness I got pretty much bang on. They've got 30.3, and I ended up with 30 on the nose, so very close there. My alcohol content ended up at 4.8, and they've got 4.6, so yeah, all in all, very close. And yeah, if I was going to make the recipe again, I'd definitely increase that amount of roasted barley, and also adding that extra chocolate malt definitely has made a difference. Very nice. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll stop here and I'll finish the rest of this off. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comments below. And thanks again for watching. I appreciate all your likes, comments, and support. And we will catch you next time. Cheers guys. Over and out.